India is the largest connected democracy in the world and is amongst the highest consumers and producers of data per capita amongst the countries. While the internet and technology is a force for good and connectivity, it is also a place where harm and misuse can exist if rules and laws are not prescribed. In order to frame out rights and duties of citizens and to set guidelines on responsibly collecting and using data, the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has released the draft Digital Personal Data Protection Bill of 2022. This draft bill is the fourth iteration for India's data protection framework and is based on several principles of data economic legality, transparency, fairness, etc. However, unlike previous versions, this version focuses only on the digital personal data of a person. This means that this draft would only focus on that online information that is capable of identifying a person. The draft covers many provisions on rights and duties of citizens in relation to their personal data, along with duties of data fiduciaries, which are companies and organizations that store and process your data. One interesting point to note here is that this new version of the draft introduces punishments for individuals who don't comply with their duties listed in the bill, and it also raises the penalty amount for fiduciaries compared to the last versions of the bill. The draft introduces setting up of a new data protection board that would be a regulatory body for this new framework. The draft even has specific provisions on when consent of a person has to be taken before their data can be used, along with specific instances when consent would deem to have been given. For example, in case of medical emergencies. It also has strict rules on how consent needs to be taken for processing data of children. To know more about the draft Digital Personal Data Protection Bill and to give your feedback on it, head on over to civis.vote today.